City fans, it's Jillian at the 2019 TechSauce Summit, and I'm here with CEO of
Slate.
Slate
Yeah.
Alt and also a volunteer of Hello
Yep.
Tomorrow.
Yep.
Hello, Ernest. Thank you for joining us.
Hi. Yeah,
Hi.
it's a pleasure being here, and thank you
Yeah.
for having me on through that little iPhone
Yeah.
broadcast to 47 different countries.
So, Ernest, you have a busy day today. I mean, you're giving a lot of talks and speeches today, aren't you?
Just two.
Yeah. So you're kind of running all over Tech Sauce. Thanks for taking the time to talk with us.
My pleasure. Thank you
Yeah.
for having me.
And I know that you have a really interesting background. You're working in the deep tech space. Can you tell me a little bit more about what you do?
So I am an investor and capital raiser within the deep tech space. I don't just work with startups, I work with pretty well-established companies as well. But I think the common thread, regardless of how well a company is, how well established a company is in the deep technology space, is about finding out a commercial way of applying the technology and bringing that to market. Yeah, for a more mature company, it could be a new product line. For a startup or a less mature company, the product is the company, right? So how do you grow that into something that's more sustainable? And if we go one step further, how do we encourage our scientists and our researchers to take that step of faith out into the commercial marketplace and really put themselves out there, because a lot of them spend years, decades even, working on research, fundamental research, and then realizing only after maybe 10, 15 years of working on something that there might be a commercial application for the science that they've been working on, and that's a translation from science to technology. So how do we encourage them to do that? How do we speed up that process for them, and how do we help them be successful for the purpose of creating impact and delivering impact for us all?
Yes.
Yeah.
And what are some of the things that you do for this community?
So we ultimately what we want to do for the scientist entrepreneur community is to help them bring their technology out to the marketplace in a manner that's sustainable, in a manner that makes sense from an impact perspective and also from a financial perspective. So this involves getting them the right kinds of customers, helping them run pilots that they need to run to iterate, prototype, iterate, and get feedback and become better at that. So when they come into the community, typically we try to match them up with the right kinds of corporate partners. We angle it towards investors that actually understand what they're doing as well, and that's really important, because when it gets really technical, people are usually more confident dealing with things that they know, that they understand, and when it becomes a bit more technical and esoteric, it's difficult to find the right kind of audience. Right? So, which is why it's about connecting the dots in the right way.
Yes, definitely. And I mean, investors might be very interested in this space, but maybe they might not know very much. What are some things that they should know if they want to explore deep tech in further detail?
For investors?
Yes.
Okay. Every scientist will tell you that the solution is the best one, and that whatever they're working on has far-reaching impact. However, it's really important as well to understand what the alternatives are. There's always more than one. There's more than one way to skin the cat. Say if you look at, for example, the issue of malaria. You have companies working on malaria vaccination. On one hand, saying that that's a solution. On the other hand, you have companies, you have guys who have access to CRISPR technology saying that we should just genetically modify the mosquitoes in order to ensure they don't reproduce. But on if that happens, that might have wider repercussions down the ecological scale. But it's really, I guess what I'm saying is that it's really important to understand what the alternatives are, and in order to do that, you really need to build your network and your community, because there are many ways to skin a cat.
Yeah, so a lot of solutions available and like different kinds of innovation.
Yeah, and just understanding what fits where and what are the pros and cons of each of them.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's something that's really important to try to build around.
Well, I think that sounds fascinating. If people want to learn more about what you do and where to find you, how can they learn more?
Let's go with the nonprofit route. Go to hello-tomorrow.sg. You'll find a lot of information there. We run what I believe is the world's largest global challenge as well. So, and we just launched, right? Last year we had over 4,000 applications from 120 different countries. We invite you to come join us this year and just plug into our network. And yeah, we love to have you join us. Thank you.
That's incredible and so inspiring. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much.
Thank you. This is Jillian with Beach City Live Media, and we are here with you live at TechSauce. If you are interested, we have a hot desk available for you at True Digital Park. Be sure to click the link below for more information.